He's right here now again. Yeah, he's... That's better, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better. Do not come off, do not come off, do not come off. Good afternoon. You join me on a rock mark. Now I've had to travel light to get here. I'm not going to say where it is because I don't want anybody coming down here off my video and hurting themselves, because it is an absolute climb to get here. It's a bit unsteady on the feet. If you look behind me, it's not nice to get here, but this is the home, so I'm told, of the monster wrasse all along here. So I've just travelled light. I brought one rod. First of all, if anybody does know where this is, could you please not mention in the comments, because if somebody comes here and falls in or slips down these rocks, it could be the end here. I've come here because the wind's blowing that way. There's no wind on the rocks. There's been no rain. It's dry, and it's daylight, and I've got the right boots on. And I've been here before, so I know it. So if anybody knows, just for the safety aspect, please don't say. But if you know, you'll know. You might recognise the mountain somewhere in Wales. That's all I'm telling you. Gonna literally fish a couple of 2-hook flappers on a little light rod. I'm gonna set the camera up here. I'm not gonna be moving the camera backwards and forwards. I'm gonna set it up here, leave it rolling on me, and see if we can get our hands on some of these big wrasse, because there is supposed to be some specimen wrasse around here. And I ain't put this walk in for nothing. I'm telling you that now. Let's give it a go then. I'll tell you, the walk here is an absolute pig. It's you don't want to do that. The walk back is going to be a million times worse. I don't know if I'm actually in clip with a rod on that. I'm going to have to come and check the camera, aren't I? Don't want to be filming where I'm not in clip. We'll have a quick chuck anyway while I'm here. And then I will go and check the camera. I don't know what to expect here, to be honest. They're the good or the bad worms. It was good and bad. I think they're the bad, these are the good. I was given some for free because I was going a bit bad, but the good ones are these ones, I believe. Yeah, they're definitely the good ones. I thought the other ones smelt a bit. I was giving them for free though. I've got no phone signal. I absolutely hate having no phone signal, especially when you're fishing somewhere like this, because nobody can check if you're all right or not. To the point of, I'm thinking of just jacking it in, but I'm going to have a quick half hour, an hour, I think, see if I can get some fish out. We're after big wrasse. Don't mean we're not going to catch any pollock or anything here. You can literally get anything here. It's about 40 foot deep at my feet, I think, if I remember correctly. I've got 3 rigs, 3 leads, that's all I brought. If they go, they go. It's dropping, 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 just at the bottom. I'm going to have to check that camera in a minute, because I don't think the rod tip's in view. I'll give this a couple of minutes and I'll change it. I absolutely hate having no signal. Absolutely hate it. There has got to be some big wrasse around here by these rocks. Oh my God. I am not joking you. There is a shark fin in front of me. Oh my God. Let me get that camera quick. That is clearly a shark fin. About 40 yards out. Wow, 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 wow. See it? That's a shark fin, isn't it? A grey triangle pointing upwards. Is it? Or am I seeing things? Well, there's something there, but is it? It certainly looks like it. It certainly looks like it. Is it going to move or go down or anything? It's got to be something down here. Has to be. Still going, 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 still going. Just at the bottom. This isn't the exact rock I wanted to get on. There was another one 100 yards to the right, but there's a couple of people on there macro bashing. This wasn't the intended rock, to be fair. Well, beggars can't be choosers, can they? You just got to take what you can, really. You do get a lot of seals around here, and in breeding time, you're not allowed around this area. It's fenced off, but I haven't seen a single seal yet. So that's good. I'd like for a big bull seal to come round that corner now and me have to get to the end of there. You can walk round onto the... Oh, I just had a bite then. Definite bite then. It was only a little tap, but it was something. We're about 45 minutes till high tide. It's not even going to come up here or anything like that. Definitely had a little knock then. There must be wrasse in here. There has to be a wrasse. It's too deep. It's even deeper again there. I bet you get some cracking conger eels here. I think I'm going to have to come back here conger fishing, but if I'm conger fishing, I'll come back with somebody else. I wouldn't want to come here on my own conger fishing, but it's always good to have an extra set of hands on it when you're fishing for bigger things. The rock that I wanted to get on is a bit higher up on a ledge around there. I've fished that rock before with worms, and I've had bite after bite after bite. This is new to me, this one, but there's got to be fish here. That was a bite, but then a snag. No! It was a definite bite. Both worms have gone. Definitely felt that bite then. That's interesting. That is interesting. I definitely felt that bite. That is good. Both worms have gone as well. That was interesting. That was a bit of a pull. It felt a bit like a conger bite, to be fair, if you want the absolute truth. Like, Oh my gosh, look at the size of him. That's a big bull seal. That, I'm out of here. I'm going where he's not. I don't want him coming up. That was a massive bull seal. Jesus bloody Christ. Oh my God. Well, good fish a different ledge. I'm done here. If that, there he is out there, look. He's out there. He's looking at me. That was the quickest escape ever. See him in the middle of the shot there. He's absolutely massive. I was I myself then. I was on this ledge there, and I know they come in this cove all the time, and you're not allowed here. Certain times of the year, it's all fenced off. You are now, but you're not normally. And I know if he would have come up there, I'd have been trapped, and it does say they can get aggressive, them bull ones. And to be fair, I've already convinced myself there's a shark out there. I already said earlier I wouldn't like a seal to come round. And that big thing, about half a ton in weight, just popped up right next to me. I looked at it, crapped myself. It looked at me, crapped itself, and done a big flip and a spin. It's probably never going to hurt me in a million years, but don't want it cornering me on there. Right, I snapped my rig off trying to pull that in. I need another plan because I'm not fishing next to that dinosaur. I've never moved so fast. But I do know they could come round here and then you're stuck on the ledge, and that, you know, I don't want to move that thing on. Right, back to the drawing board. You know what? I have absolutely no idea why I reacted like that then. Thinking about it was a lot more scared than me. It probably wasn't going to do a thing. But I already got a bit like freaked out. It's like, there's a shark fin there, there's a shark, I don't know why. And then climbing all the way down here on your own after the climb. And then I was looking at that path when I got in, I was like, well, if them seals come, the big ones, they could cut me off here and I'm stuck and I've either got to get past them or get out. And then he's just popped up, and when he bolted off, he's done a big splash, and he has come out on the bank behind, but I'm not going anywhere near there now. I've come here onto this higher ledge. I'm going to go and have a little sit on the corner of that rock there and just drop it down for a bit. I have no idea why I reacted like that. I always feel like a bit of an idiot now. But it was just like, ah, it's there, it's getting me. It ain't getting me at all. It's probably more scared of me. But anyway, whew, there's a bit of drama. I've never got out of anywhere so fast. I was just thinking, if he comes round there, he's got me. And I don't want to have to, you know, go, hey, come on, mate, move over, let me past. That was a big seal, that was. Anyway, I'm going to perch myself on there, see if we can get something from here. I'm going to have another half hour or so. Hopefully we can get ourselves one of them big wrasse. I deserve it after thinking that I've seen Jaws, nearly eaten alive by a seal and climbed bloody Mount Snowdon. This better not be a blank, but it is definitely a little bit of an adventure, that's for sure. I'm literally going to slowly get across there and plonk my arse down and do some fishing. I ain't going to be standing up walking around. When fishing places like this, it's always best to find a nice little place to sit and just stay seated. You don't want to be walking all around them. It can be a bit dodgy. Right, what are we going to see now? Something else is going to happen in it. It's going to be drama. It's always drama. There's a lovely little cove there. Lovely little cove. Clove? Lovely little cove. Oh, that is perfect. That is absolutely fantastic. Right, I did lose that rig. I'll put another rig on, and I've brought one more rig with me. I promised myself 3 rigs. If I lose 3 rigs, I'm out of here. You see every session as it is. I'd like to get something out. Really want to get something out. Put the effort in. Definitely put the effort in on this one. I've climbed about 600 feet. Well, descended about 600 feet. I've got to climb about 600 feet in a minute. Hopefully there's a fish at the end for me. Get literally anything from round here. You can throw anything up, but I'd only fish for the wrasse really being on my own unless I was on a safe platform, do you know what I mean? Where, you know, I can get down to the water easy. You don't want to be playing anything big like a big conger or a taupe or a, you know, bullus or anything here on your own. Well, I wouldn't anyway. I'm sure people would. I bet this is even deep around here now. Dropping, 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 just at the bottom. I'm guessing 30 foot, 20, 30 foot. There's I don't know if the dolphins or poi pois, there's a few of them coming out over there in the distance. Well, I hope they come round here. Probably a good few hundred yards away, and another, they're popping out. There's about 5 or 6 of them I can see. Oh, it really is like the middle of nowhere here, isn't it? You are in amongst it. So much different from fishing a harbour wall or a prom, innit? I do prefer this type of stuff, to be honest. The adventure out in the middle of it. At one with nature. I'm going to put a massive fat ragworm on. I've seen pictures of some of the wrasse you get from round here, and I'm talking, you know, 4 or 5 pounders and bigger. You get some absolute stonkers. And for a stonker, you need a stonker. That is a big rag. Look at that. You just gotta be in it to win it, ain't you? And I know for a fact there's wrasse in here that would smash that. Must we get a big bass or something now, or a big pollock or something? Which I definitely wouldn't mind. That's a proper big bait, that is. Definitely in it to win it today. No messing. No messing at all. Just thinking a big ragworm like that. Use my foot as a rest. A big ragworm like that in probably at least 20 foot of water, maybe 30 foot in the summertime, up against these deep rock walls. You know, anything could have it, couldn't it? You know, and the big fish what are not caught constantly from an harbour wall or a pier, you know, where not many people come. You know, they're not, you know, they're more wild. No, they're all wild, but I think you know what I mean. They're more like, probably not been fished for as much. I know they move around. That's just the theory I've got in my head. If you're going to get a big wrasse, you're going to get it from somewhere like this as opposed to a busy pier. That's just my opinion. So I guess as they get bigger and wiser, they're getting used to being fished for. Them poi pois or dolphins, whatever they are, out again. Getting a bit close. I hope they come round here so I can get them on film. Well, nothing wants that big ragworm, does it? Not been touched. It's a lovely big bait. Up against it, as always. Let's try round the corner a bit more, out a bit further. Bouncing around a bit. It's just dropping and dropping and dropping, this is. Maybe it's too deep for wrasse. Is there such a thing as being too deep for wrasse? Feels clean ground out there, to be honest, on the bottom. If it is sandy, and the lads 100 yards to the right are smashing the mackerel in, you know what could run through here on this sandy bed, don't you? The big girls. Strange. Did think I had a little knock then, but the worm's still there. I'm going to switch rigs. I'm going to put this little metal boom on with 3 little hooks on and put 3 little bits of ragworm on. See if that'll change something. Thought we'd have had a lot more bites than we've had though. It's been pretty hard going. I was expecting to come here, drop the rod in, just have constant bangs on the rod. We had one bite over there, which went into a snag. I think I might have just had a tiny little rattle. Could have been a crab or a little blenny or something. What can you do? Right then, I've had a little change. I've got this rig with 3 metal booms on, and it's kicking the worms away from the line. So I'm fishing straight down with one worm. I've got a theory that it's just going to be hanging down by the line. If I fish straight down with that, I've got 3 baits in the water, and I'm covering sort of 1 foot, 2 foot and 3 foot, give or take a bit, and they will spin round in the tide. So I've got 3 moving worms then, and if I give them a little bit of a jig as well, surely it's better than that one worm lying flat by the line. Really want to get a fish from here. It is beautiful. I know people say it don't matter if you catch as long as you're enjoying it. Well, it's definitely absolutely stunning here, but definitely want to fish. And that seal better back off. I don't want him, God. Big lump of a thing that was, massive lump. So 3 worms going on here now. I'd have thought this would have been absolutely heaving with wrasse. Like heaving. Sort of totally the opposite to what I was expecting, if you want the absolute truth. Good worms as well, can't blame the worms, they're proper good wrigglers. Proper good wriggly worms. I'm going to put 3 big ones on, just basically so it's more visual. And if I have a few bites and don't hook nothing, then I'll smallen. I'll put smaller worms on. Worm juice, lovely. As you can see, there's 3 worms there. Big boy on the bottom, then 2 decent sized ones up in the water. I love these rigs, how they turn, they just don't tangle. Like, it's impossible for them to tangle. Saying that, if somebody could tangle them, it'll be me. Right, where are we going? We've gone that corner there, just in that cove, there. Nice. So that lead is tight on the bottom now. And we have 3 baits just up. It's definitely something having a go. The tiniest little taps, the tiniest. Probably a micro species. Yes, 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 yes. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. Don't know what, don't know what. It's a bass. Yes. Right, now this is where you've got to be careful. You can get excited and slip in. I caught a bass. A lovely little specimen. Yes. I love that. I'm going to have another drop for 10 minutes. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to now. I was losing all hope. I was like, oh, it's not happening. And that little bass has made it all worthwhile. Looking at that climb I've got to do now, and I'm like, yeah, it's a bass. Nice. I think I'd take that over a wrasse, to be honest. Where there's little ones, there's got to be big ones, isn't there? That is the perfect little specimen. I'm going to walk down to by where the seal was and put this back, because I don't want to launch it off the edge because it might knock it back. So I'm going to walk it around to that beach. But we got a bass. Yes. I'll tell you what, people. That has put a smile on my face. That little bar of silver, and it was only a little, and let's not big it up to anything that it wasn't. It was a little bass. A little one, a schoolie. I just took him round there and put him back, because I didn't want to launch him off here in case he didn't get back. But I thought, where I've just put him round there is where all the seagulls, where all the seals are. So yeah, he might not make it anyway. But I was just thinking to myself before that bite, I am obviously here. This is known for seal. That little cove is known for the seals. Maybe I'm fishing too close to the cove, because last time when I fished, I was about 100 yards that way, where them other guys are mackerel fishing. I was getting a lot more action. Maybe the fish have realised this is seal territory. Keep out. There's a big swirl to my right then. I don't know if the camera... Oh, he's here, look. That's not the big one, though. Hello, mate. He's gone down now. That's the little one. The thing that come up over there would eat that thing alive. I'm glad I've only got worm baits on and not mackerel now. And I feel a lot safer up here on this rock. But if that seal is patrolling this rock line, which I've seen one there, out there, and across there, he's right here now again. Yeah, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better. Do not come off, 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 do not come off. It's another bass. It's a bigger bass. Yes. Lovely little bass. Bass number 2. I am going to have one more chuck though. That's a cracking little fish in it, on that little card rod as well. Absolutely made up with that. I'm going to have one more chuck and I've got to shoot and get my little man from school. Lovely. See the seal again? You know, there's more than one because one just popped up there. I bet them lads mackerel bashing just to the right round there are having some fun with that seal there every time they bring in mackerel in. I bet he's absolutely destroying them. Yeah, I bet he's absolutely smashing their mackerel to bits. Them goats are, I don't know if they're goats or sheep actually. Yeah, the mountain goats are absolutely amazing how they're on that wall like that. Absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, I've got to go. Got to get little John from school. Them free worms haven't been touched for the last 10 minutes. I would love, honestly, I would love to stay here for the next couple hours doing this because I reckon you will pick the wrasse up and I think there'll be a few more bass. I'd love to just sit here doing this. It's absolutely gorgeous, to be fair. But I'm going to see my little man, and that is a lot better than sitting there. Oh! And I'm sure we'll do some fishing later as well. Them ragworms will come in useful. So yeah, there's another seal there. There's a seal right there in the cove where I'm fishing. I've been dropping it right now. Oh, he's just gone. Seals everywhere. Yeah, that's me done. Don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe. And I'll see you by the sea sometime.